Hello guys and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. My name is Rabbidluigi. In the last episode we did some quests in and around Rito Village. There were some children Rito who we went to the Warbler's Nest. We made them play a melody. It was quite something. The Korok seed's actually marked down. I think I know that. I think I've known that before, that if you zoom in on one we've already got, it's marked down. That's kind of useful. I'm not sure. We did a few things, nothing too major. Mainly I wanted to get this tower marked down so we can have some information about our surrounding area, and with our information about the surrounding area, I have found out there's not a lot here, but there is a shrine over there, which we're going to go to at some point in this episode. More importantly, my main goal for this episode is to go here, which is where there's going to be a labyrinth of death and destruction. It's kind of over the hills and far away, but we've got time, we've got resources, we've got, that's about it actually, we've only got time and resources. Isn't there, I'll answer my own question, there was a shrine back the other way. In the last episode, it was constantly beeping, but we didn't actually, we couldn't find it in the end. Pondo's Lodge. I wish you had a pond, so it'd be Pondo's Pond. Ah, it's funny. Please laugh at my joke. Hail, kiddums! Nice to meet a fresh face in these parts. It's not every day I get company this high in the hills. Can't give you a warm welcome, but how about a game I made up? Snowball bowling, or as I call it, Snowling. Snowling sounds funny. What a sweet boy to show an interest. If you don't know the rules, I can explain them in a flurry. At the foot of the hills, we have 10, count them, 10 pinners, or pins. Give that snowball a good hearty toss from the tippy top of the hill to try and knock down all the pins you can. The ball might take a few detours on its ride down the hill, but any pins it hits when it reaches the bottom are done for. There's no cooler feeling than smashing all the pins at once, but see for yourself. Go on, have a ball. He's trying very hard to promote his interesting mini-game to nobody. So, have you been playing this all by yourself? How do you set them up? How do you get all these? How did you make that snowball so large? Many questions. I don't really care. Ah, the sweet music of yes. There's a catch though. One game costs a cool 20 rupees to play. Still up for a round. I am concerned about your well-being, old man, because I'm the first person really to this secluded part of Hyrule. You're going to charge me 20 rupees. How do you make money? How are you surviving in this incredibly harsh environment? I will agree. I'm looking into this more than perhaps the average person would. Aha! Play bells are ringing. I got to set up the pins, but I'll be back in a flurry. That's your new favorite thing. Back in a flurry. Do it in a flurry. Flurry is snow. I don't know. You concern me, old man. This is the snowball you'll use. It might not look like much, but it's no joke. You get 2 rolls. Knock 'em flat. Oh, God. It's basically bowling. If you can knock down all 10 pins in one roll, that's a strike. Only the most... Oh, my God. I can't do it. Only the most snotorious bowlers can pull that off. Snotorious. My God. A spare is when... Yeah, I know how bowling works. Not as good as a strike, but nothing to sneeze at. Okay, well, good luck. So we've clearly got to use the stasis rune. Can we do it without this? Can we, nudge it? Oh, we can sort of nudge it, but it goes the other way. What? Can we pick it up? Okay, we'll pick it up. We'll put it like that. Does that look level? I don't really know. Put it here. Hopefully it won't roll down. Don't roll down! Okay, that's okay. Can we tilt control it? Tilt it! Tilt the controller! Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's not fun. You got how many pins? 0. Not as easy as it looks, eh, kiddums? Please don't call me kiddums, that's terrifying. But hey, one throw left. Make it count. So, that's my thinking. Oh, I gotta do it for comedy. Gotta do it for the comedy. Gotta do it for the epic lols. Take a deep breath and go for broke on your second throw. I'm gonna try this again regardless, but we gotta do it. How far will this go? Will it just destroy it? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Oh, baby, yeah. Yeah! And all of this as well. How far? To the stratosphere, my friend. I just want to see. Oh, we might have overshot it a little bit. Is it gonna land in the background? You knocked over how many pins? 0? None at all. With both throws together, you got 0. I know. I'm very sorry. So, stasis rune might work, but I've got to think about this a bit more. Let me have another go. You got to look at the pins and see the ball hitting them in your mind. That's the key to it all. So, what do you think about giving it one more whirl? I'm going to do this because it seems like this is the most fun you can have out here. Okay, so new strategy. We pick it up. We throw it this time. Was there a way... We'll sort of throw it down this way. Like this way. That's not really what I wanted to do. I'm hoping it sort of banks off the other side of that. That kind of worked almost how I intended, but obviously we missed every pin in the world, so not really. So maybe throw it slightly more to the left. Is it going to bank a bit more to the right? I don't know. It just keeps going to the right. How does it do it? Can I knock down one pin? Okay, new plan. I think the stasis rune might have some merit to it. This is basically as level as it's going to be. Do that, and then hit it like twice. That's going off in an interesting direction. Maybe that'll be a problem. Maybe it'll just go perfectly right down the middle. I don't, like, 2 hits is fairly strong. Like, it's going with a bit of gumption. Go the other side of this. Oh, we got 1. That is an improvement. I will take that for now. Need to really line it up. I'm now level with it, I think, so then just like 1, 2. It's going straight down the middle. This should be good. This should be a positive hit. A good example of how to use the stasis rune, not like an idiot. It's going to the right again. How does it do it every single time? Okay, new plan Mark 3. We use the stasis rune. We hit it like 5 times, like enough to really get it down there. Like, that'll do. I'm aiming to avoid all of the hilly bits and just make it go immediately straight down there. Is that gonna... Oh, this is more like it. Give it some pace, son! Oh, that is what we do! That is how we do it in Hyrule, bitch! Oh, that... Everybody see that? Everybody see my talent. Just see my talent exude from every orifice. First shot is what I'll tell everybody. Just ignore the previous ones. Whoa! All 10 pins. Now, there's a strike. Snow 'em how it's done. I can't even... Even Mr. Freeze didn't do snow puns, he did ice puns, so that's horrendous. Well, bowl me over, kiddoms, a snowing like that. Oh, a snowing like that deserves an ice... Oh, I don't like you anymore. How about this snowball making doohickey? Least ways, it'll offer you to do it if you weren't snow-overloaded with... I fucking hate this man. I fucking hate this man. I got 300 rupees for that. He didn't give it to me because I didn't have enough room in my... I'm gonna do it again. You think I can't get another strike? I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show everybody. I'll show everybody who doubted me at any point in life. So we do this, and then we hit it 5... I haven't got a fucking weapon out. Hang on. Then we hit it 5 times. 1, that's not even close, but we'll see what happens anyway. That's more than 5. It's gonna go a weird direction. All the best played plans of... Oh, it's on the right again. 5 hits, apparently going left. Maybe this will be good. I'm not sure how we're supposed to get a dead center shot again, but that wasn't bad. Knock all the other ones over. Just magically do it. I mean, we got back a bit of pride. Is this now boring? It might be boring. Oh, I got 9. 9's good, right? Can I have a prize for 9? I mean, it's kind of impressive. You know, 9's a not bad score in bowling. If you're not going to get a spare, 9's the best you can do. This will be the last one regardless. Some kind of prize. 50 rupees. I will take that and go. We did drop what was it? A soldier's broadsword? A soldier's sword of some regard. I don't even know. I'm not interested anymore. I got 1 strike. Is there anything interesting in your house that I can maybe steal? I'm not sure. You got wine in here. Why can't we have wine? Is anything... like a item of anything, nothing of interest. Okay, we've done that. It's interesting and a little bit strange that this incredibly hostile part of the world, at least in my mind, the first person we come across has us doing some dumb bowling minigame. And, you know, I appreciate the fact that there is some character to this otherwise lifeless and desolate landscape, but even so, is a little bit too far in the other direction. I'm expecting enemies and treacherous beings. And, you know, we're going to go to a labyrinth this episode, and the labyrinths are a little bit ridiculous after a while, what I've heard, so it's a little bit strange that suddenly, it's actually everybody's really chummy and happy to see us. Now, there's a rock here, and a Yiga Clan member, but we're going to pretend we don't see him, and hopefully he'll go away. There is a rock. I'm hoping that maybe we can you just, like, no? Just, like, fucking no out of here? My broadsword, the one which had critical hits, which I guess is why we did a little bit of damage to that man, is now broken, but that's okay, because now that guy's broken. So, we've really avenged our soldier's broadsword by doing that. So, there's a moose. Everybody acknowledge for moose for a second. Hello, could you, like, just do that for a second? And then I'll just do this for a second, and, like, teach you that it's maybe not a good idea to be here. Like, yeah, that kind of did damage. It technically did do damage, but... not as much as I would have liked. Now everything is fighting me, so I'm now not so keen on being here. Attack for me, moose. Is there a rock formation around here? Because there is 1 solitary rock. Is this how we're doing this thing now? I know there are Octoroks around here. Look at that 1 solitary rock. You can't tell me there's not going to be like a group of things. What is that? Is that just a random thing? It's a great horned rhinoceros. Enemy or random bit of wildlife? I'm not sure. Technically, rhinos are, I would say violent creatures, but creatures you don't necessarily want to come up against in a dark alley, and I'm not sure what dark alley you're going into that might have a rhinoceros in it, but maybe it shouldn't be there and it should be returned to the zoo as soon as possible. Now we've got one on our path, we can't just not check. it might fight us. It might do like a fuckload of damage to us. Or we could maybe ride it. So there's my thinking. Oh god, imagine if we could ride it. Imagine. Just imagine. Imagine. Think about it. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, it was nearly a flawed strategy. Okay, so maybe we can ride it. I'm not so sure I want to try too hard, because, hello? You're feeding, I think. What are you feeding on? Acorns? Acorns, all the acorns in the world. I know you can ride other animals. I'm not sure we can necessarily... Oh, big hearty truffle. That sounds wonderful. Not so sure you can necessarily ride everything in this game. God damn, you can try. So apparently, yeah, temporarily increase the maximum number of hearts. I heard a few people say that some of these, some of the ingredients in this game work really well on their own, and that putting them with something else probably ruins their special effect. Something like the truffles. I'm not sure if this applies to every truffle, but I think at least the big hearty truffle, you cook it on its own. You can have more hearts. You can have the yellow hearts, those sort of things. Maybe with the smaller ones. Maybe they just give different numbers of extra hearts or something. I don't really know. We found a shrine. So everything's okay in my mind. And we've only found like one weird NPC in this strange part of the world where there's bird people not so far away. But other than that, there's a shrine which is somehow operating in incredibly cold temperatures. But other than that, don't even think about it. Don't even question it. I will take anything at this stage because I'm feeling optimistic. I'm feeling like I could take on the world. We might need to be in that kind of mindset that we can feel like we can take on the world. We'll take them all down because, you know, where we're going, that might be a prerequisite, a very valued quality to have. I'm thinking we might be, oh, maybe we're not. Something about these, like, square tablets makes me think that we might be doing a test of strength or something, but instead we're directing the wind. So we use the blocks. Magnesis rune is immediately useful, of course it is, but not on these. We can just pick these up. What do we need to do with them? We put that in here. I mean, that's fine. I'm wondering if there's any more. What does that do? That raises the platform. Okay. So we might want to... okay. How we're directing... okay. Okay. I'm sort of getting this. Is this affected by the wind? Yes it is. Okay. We have a puzzle on our hands. How exciting. So, that's this one here. This fan here is not useful in the slightest because it's going to direct it in the wrong direction. This one is also not useful because it's going to direct it in the wrong direction. Is that the puzzle? Is that all the puzzle it needs to be? Maybe it is. I'm not sure how fast this is going to go round, based on the general functionality of this physics engine. But it should get it up the ramps, is my thinking. Maybe we roll this down from the top, and then we can just stand there. Shouldn't there be a chest around here? Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. Maybe there's no chest for this time. I don't know. If we roll it down here, is the momentum going to take it into that little slot there? Maybe. We'll stand on this just in case it doesn't. It's going to take it all the... oh, it's fighting. Then it goes across here and up the ramp and into the... oh, momentum! Momentum was too much in the end. That's okay, we'll reset and go again. Because we are given quite a lot of time, so we could feasibly just do, like, have it here and watch it roll. Because now it's only got momentum in that direction for now. And maybe overall the aggregate momentum will help us in some way. Maybe don't bounce off that thing so violently. Yeah, so it's in the hole. That's the puzzle done, which is lovely. Where's the extra chest, video game? Because I don't see one. Oh, it's just there. Well, that was simple. How do we get to it, though? Can we just glide to it? We can't glide to it. Don't think we can glide to it. Oh, we get one of these. Of course we do. So, maybe we don't want to... can we get back up there? We can't. So, let's do that again. The only problem is that when we're up here, we can't actually reach this magnetic cube, which makes me think we have to move it while the ball is going round, and that sounds like absolute craziness. So we want to drop it here, wait for it to go by, grab this, come this way, my pretty, you are now my cube, go in this way, gonna actually kind of share the space, maybe, without dropping it on me, because I fear I might drop it on me at some point. It's now on. I feel clever. Is that just me? Is that just me feeling clever? I think it might just be me feeling clever. Oh, yeah. So now this will hopefully bridge the gap in some way. Like, put it in the middle distance. Is this kind of the middle distance? I suppose we could always adjust it accordingly. We don't need both of them. I don't think we need both of them. In fact, we don't need both of them. Good to know. So, of course, I was going to say this. It's just going to be some amber or some opal or some not very interesting things of any value, but we've done the shrine. Everybody pat themselves on the back for quite a simple puzzle in the end, but, you know, sort of a minorly interesting one. I don't know. Some of these puzzles have had more effort put into them than others. They were okay. It's an interesting idea. We could maybe do more. In some way, having the Guardians, the test of strength, the difficult challenge that is, you have like a free reign on what weapons they could have. So maybe you can adjust that to have a harder challenge. I did hear after Blood Moons, the major test of strength, the modest test of strength, they refresh. You can fight them again and get more weapons and train up your combat skills. I guess they are tests. They are designed to test your combat skills. My combat skills aren't bad. There's a few things I can improve on. I don't really use the flurry attacks too much. I mean, I've heard they're pretty good. The stasis rune just seems amazing, and I don't want to rely on that too much. It's kind of, I wouldn't say game breaking, but when you have the ability to slow down time or to pause time in any video game, that is not an incredibly overpowered thing, but that is generally accepted to be quite a reasonably overpowered thing. You can do an awful lot with that. More wood. Wood is valuable. Wood is gonna be very good for me at some point. How much money do I need to get a house? Is it 4,000 or is it a little bit less than that? I'm not sure. Looking for wild berries. Okay, because the stables all have wood. They have a lot of wood. They're a big fan of wood because everything's made out of wood here. So might want to think about looking around and maybe finding more things to pick up. I don't know what any of this is. Oh, that reminds me actually. While we're sort of fucking about here, that's flint. Take the flint. Flint is mine now. What's this? Spicy peppers. Sure, why not? That reminds me. I had a chat with some people around the area of the stable we ended off the last episode at, which I think is Tabantha Stable, which is kind of over here. No, that's not. I don't know. It's here. Tabantha Bridge Stable. Talked to some people around there. I talked to Beedle, because I thought Beedle might have something interesting to say, and I guess technically he did. What's the green one? The green one is something. I still have no idea what the green one is. I don't want to delete it. I talked to Beedle. He didn't have really anything to sell me, or anything of value to sell me, but he did give me one of these, if I can find it. He gave me an ancient arrow, which, if you can see, is the arrow, and I'm not going to cock it into my bow in case I fire it. It seems quite good. The arrow that was used in the first showcase of this game, where it sort of has, it gets like blue stuff, like blue tips on it, and it's very cool. Can the keys maybe not be here for just half a second and like give me time to look at these guys instead, because they're kind of fucking idiots. Was it? How do I say these ones? Stalmoblin. So not Stalizalfos. Stalizalfos is kind of a, I don't want to say a tongue twister, but almost a tongue twister. Can you maybe not? There you go. That's what happens when you maybe do. Wow, that did a lot of damage. That's what happens when you maybe do a rare ice key swing. Oh god, it did. It's got to stop doing. Please stop doing and leave me alone, you terrifying creature. Quite accurate. I wouldn't say really accurate, but when they want to be. Quite accurate. Have we got any fairies left after that? I'm not sure we'll need it. We will need it. We've got one more fairy, that's fine. I'm hoping that when we get to this labyrinth, which may or may not be difficult, I know the last one is difficult, because there are 3 labyrinths for 3 different parts of the Barbarian armor set. We have done one of them, which was the South Lomé Labyrinth, or whatever it's called, and we got the main chest armor. And I think the Barbarian armor all does attack up, so if you want high attack for any reason in this game, then it's maybe a good idea to do that. The labyrinths get gradually harder. We've done the easiest one. We're going to do stage 2. My sister showed me stage 3, and it's it's not going to be fun. It's going to be an adventure, I feel. I don't know anything about stage 2. Other than the fact that I'm sure it's harder than stage 1, because otherwise, you know, how did it get that promotion in life? You get the promotions can you not? You get the promotions that you deserve in life. Well, you don't. That's how life works. You don't get the promotions you deserve. But in a fair and just society, you get the promotions you deserve, and you only become stage 2 if you're harder than stage 1 or something. Does that make any sense? Don't answer that, because I feel like it doesn't. Stop following me, bomb. Why didn't I use good bombs? The ones which don't roll down hills. Getting amber and opal and all sorts of shit. Are they used for anything? Because the gems are sort of used for some... Don't... Over there. The gems are kind of sort of used for something, but nothing... They're kind of valuable. I guess they're, you know, they're pretty good, but I would much rather sell them. I'd much rather sell them. Are the amber or opal used for anything? Because they go for a little bit, but I guess if somebody wants them, or if we can use them in a crafting recipe, or if you need it for jewellery or something like that, then we can keep some aside and not just sell all of them anytime we get the opportunity to. It's just a thought. Trying to climb to the top of this just so I can see if there are any shrines. Hello? Oh, you're right up here. Hello. Is there a camp up here? There may be. Could you maybe not? Oh, I've alerted everybody, and the white choo-choo bouncer over there. So let's just sort of slightly go down the hill so they can't shoot me. We'll go to this at some point. Maybe we'll finish off there. I don't know. Maybe the labyrinth will just have a red carpet saying, "Here's the end." You didn't think this would be difficult, would you? We're not renowned for our difficult labyrinths in this part of the world. Rhino can stay there. I'm not here to fight you. You just charge off the cliff, and you'll see that you should have maybe had different priorities on what the threats were in the area. I don't know. Clearly wasn't me. Now around here, well, there's the mountain, so that's where the Gerudo area is. Here's the labyrinth, by the way. Oh god, it looks like a prison. It looks like a terrifying prison, full of potentially difficult people. That's the center. Maybe we could just skip to the center instead of trying to go through it. I did notice this. Can't really see it there. It's just a giant hole. Is it just a giant hole? It might just be a very large hole of a potentially awkward variety. All sorts of arseholes down here. Maybe we could fight them. Someone said I should fight these people, but they are like black creatures. That's not an offensive. That's not a slur. Might be a slur. It's not a slur. But have we seen these guys? These are the black moblins, yeah. And there's a there's a treasure chest. Now we have to. Now I have no choice. Okay. So we take out their guards using magic powers. Using a shock arrow, I mean. So we do have this guardian arrow, which from the description sounds like we can kill anything in one shot, and is particularly effective against guardians. Like you can shoot the guardians in their eyes, and it does a lot of damage. So maybe we should think about that at some point, but only if we can get more of them, I feel. So we haven't really got. We do have something which can blow this up, but not something. Can we magnetic? Is it magnetic? Can we just lift this chest out of their camp? I mean, that sounds like a wonderful idea. But then again, so are many other terrible ideas. Just because they sound like a wonderful idea doesn't mean they're actually a wonderful idea. I'm just going to throw bombs into their camp. It'll roll a little bit, so maybe this will be beneficial. Here's a bomb. Yeah. It's coming to get you. You come over to this, and then, yeah, boom! Everyone's on fire. How you doing? I'll send another one down. This is like airmail. Here's a bomb. Yeah! Bombs! My god, he went miles. Oh, I just dropped down a tree with my bombs. What did you do today? You didn't do anything even close to that exciting. Look, there's a bomb. Why are you setting your weapons on fire? That's so impressive. Why does this go so far? I can work that one out. Yeah, come on. Somebody go near my bombs. Can I have homing bombs? Can this be the Binding of Isaac now, where they just make a beeline for the enemy? You'd like a fire forget attitude, like just, you know, once I get more. Come over here. I can sort of launch them over here, and then they just make a beeline for the enemy. It's actually going downhill again, which is not so good. Maybe we want to almost use the square bombs. Yeah, bombs, baby. Good for keeping control of your weapon durability. Yeah. Knock it out of their hands. Can I take a picture of their weapon while it's down? Oh, yeah. No. Gonna get it. Gonna get it. Oh, he's got it in his hand. No, my flawless strategy has a flaw. How did that happen? So, let's stop kidding around. Let's get in there. Let's have one of these, because they're kind of they're not, whoa. That's cool. Okay. I want to use up my shield as well, just because it's been here for a little while. And we want to sort of make space for new things. So we're going to set you people on fire is my point. Somebody said I should try and get better at dodging or like flurry rushing. So like that wasn't timed to perfection, you say? That wasn't timed to perfection, you say? There's so much inconsistency in what you want from your game. It's like, get out of here, because you're like nearly the biggest threat here. Am I knocking away rocks? I don't know what happened there. I'll have all of these things. You're like throwing rocks from a point-blank range, which is a little bit irritating. You're very on fire now. So maybe rethink your life priorities for a second. I'd like to take a picture of a dragon bone moblin club. My phone keeps falling asleep. Why does it keep falling asleep? I need to see how long I'm being recorded for. Phone. Very expensive phone. It keeps fucking falling asleep at the worst possible time. Can I deflect arrows? I would suggest potentially maybe, but at the same time that sounds like a high risk plan that isn't necessarily a good idea at this stage. Killing moblins. Or bokoblins. They like moblins, but absolutely nothing like moblins. Yeah, so let's just get this and go. That was a loud sound. Was that anything to do with me? Ice arrows. Okay. What made the loud sound? What is still making the loud sound? Is it a fucking wizrobe? I think it might be a wizrobe. But I've got to find where it is first. This is just a random shield. There was definitely a wizrobe around here. Or is it something shooting fire arrows at me? That's a possibility. Why don't we factor that in? There you go. It's you, which I haven't got a picture of Blue Moblin. Hell's going on here? Okay, I'm just gonna leave because we've done all I'd like to do here. We've really marked that down. There's a Moblin there, which I didn't really want to go towards. I've kind of lost my bearings all of a sudden. We're going towards this goddamn labyrinth. Maybe we won't have enough time to get that shrine as well. I don't really know. Just gotta fight more enemies. People saying you shouldn't be such a coward. Face it. I've said feist before. Face and fight at the same time. That's where you get feist from. That looks like a Korok puzzle. Is it potentially a Korok puzzle? Or is it just like a summoning circle for Cthulhu? It could be a summoning circle for Cthulhu. It's a possibility. We can't rule it out at this stage. So I kind of see where this needs to go. Why is it that the first one of these I did actually seemed really complicated and like not impossible, but it took me a while to sort of look around and see where it needed to go. Every single one we've done since has been not necessarily immediate with the solution, but it's a little bit quicker, you know? I don't really I have no idea. Ah, that's fine. Shrine nearby. I can tell you where the shrine is. Kind of. These look terrifying. They do look like prisons. What was their purpose in life? Was it a prison? I don't know. Something tells me that I kind of want to do this. Just so I can have a good idea of what we need to do. Because if we just need to get to the center, then why don't we just do this? You know? Otherwise, this labyrinth looks really complicated. North LeMay Labyrinth, indeed. So, maybe there's like some interesting things in here. It's really far down. I don't really want to. A smart man, no, well, I wouldn't say a smart man, but a man who does not shirk away from a challenge would do this properly. Maybe I should do this properly. Here's the front entrance. There's the shrine. Maybe we should do this properly. If there are chests down there, I'd like to know about it. But then again, we probably miss out on every chest anyway. Looking down like this means I may just end up falling in off my own accord, because I'm an idiot. Is the short of that. So, I guess if you do these, if someone said that you defeat Ganon, you get rid of all the blight in the world, all the purpley Super Mario Sunshine goop stuff. If you defeat Ganon, you can get rid of it. So does that make the shrines really easy? Or not shrines. Does it make the labyrinths really easy? That you can have an easier time of getting there. Light going through here would imply that there's evil enemies down there. We got pictures of these? I think we might do. Are we sort of doing the chicken's way out on this? Absolutely, son. This is, I wouldn't say courage. Not even courage. This is brain going against some kind of difficult look at this area. It's just fucking, not disgusting, but it's such a mess. It's such a mess. So we can't even go down. Okay, so that's actually encouraging. One, that there's a chest here, and that I haven't completely wasted my time being up here. Two, that it's a diamond, so that's actually a really good idea being up here. And three, that we should just go down. We should just make our way. Oh, here we are.
You who have reached this point, proceed onward through the maze and you will receive a blessing as reward.
As long as we don't die in here, the blessing will be maybe life, trail on the cliff. This stuff just looks like fucking ass, doesn't it? Okay, so we can't go that way. I wish we could have a zoom in on this map, because at the moment it's telling me absolutely fucking nothing. So I guess we just move around in the labyrinth and maybe talk about our feelings for each other. I don't really know. Is this some kind of weird movie? We'll talk about our dreams. I had a weird dream recently. It was about this game. It's a very odd thing. I guess it would be, because it's a dream about a video game, but I dreamt I was playing this game, but also recording it, so I dreamt I I had a dream that I'm doing exactly what I'm doing right now, which is a strange thing. But I got like 35 minutes into an episode, a really good episode, so much happened. I looked over my recording software, and we weren't recording, which is basically the biggest nightmare. That's a horror story in a couple of lines for anybody who makes videos. What are all these things? Are they important? They seem important. It seems like the roof's collapsed, but it doesn't look like there ever was a roof or something. It's a very strange bit of architecture, because it just seems like a random, you know, like corn mazes. Corn mazes are deliberately temporary, because nobody does that. Nobody keeps a corn maze around forever, because oh no! Because a corn is famously not disposable, but is a food item, is an item of fooding. Oh god, you don't stay like that for very long. That's fine. You wanna fight? You wanna fight? I'll fucking fight you. I'll fucking fight you. What are you, some kind of lizard? Like a lizalfos? I'll take you down, son. I kind of wanted him to destroy my shield, because we've had it for a very long time. Now we can switch over to other shields. Yeah! Come at me. You might end up doing a lot of damage to me, so maybe don't come at me. I'll just keep hitting you for lots of damage. Yeah, maybe I can... I think maybe if I had a buffer, I would get better at the dodging and the... basically using things properly. Can we have the spear? It's kind of good. Actually, it's kind of terrible. It's 7. That's really bad. But I'll take it for now. Things are sparkling around. What is that? We've never seen it before. It is a hunter's shield. Just as well that... well, it's very lucky that we've recently lost a shield. It's quite good. 3? It's not good. Whoa! It's actually terrible! Oh god! That could not be worse. Jesus, man. Look at all these arrows. Are they trying to tell a story? I think they are. What's the story? I'm not sure. What is this? It's a meteor rod. Have we taken a picture of that yet? We have not. Even though we've had one for a very long time. It's okay. We're learning things. What is this path? I'm not sure. Taking this? Enhanced spear. I'll have you. Missed him. Missed him! That was hilarious! And very strange at the same time. We're kind of inside him now. And our flame blade is going down. It's fine. You try it. Doesn't work, does it? No. Where's my one of these? Yeah. Not so eager now, are you? Not even eager, but not so agile, are you now? No. Get a spear out, because you have one as well. Yeah. Keep stabbing you just consistently and throw one at you, and that's broken as well. Other than that, we're doing fine. Gonna get all sorts of weird weapons in here on the basis that we keep losing them. You dead? Wonderful. Yeah, they're clearly trying to tell a story. Lizala spear, mine as well. This is kind of an interesting path, though, because it's, like, deliberately set out that you're finding items for some reason. An enhanced Lizala spear. Lizala's like a... not even... it's like an adjective. It's not an adjective. It's clearly a noun, but it's a noun being used as an adjective. It's weird. It's weird to me. Because it's not a... it's just a... it's a prefix, apparently, to phos, like Stalfos and Lizalfos. It's not really its own thing. Never really saw it as its own thing. Maybe we should have gone to that area which had lights, because at the moment, not really sure if we're going in the... I can tell you, we're not really going in the right direction. We're kind of wandering a little bit aimlessly in pursuit of some kind of... I don't know, some kind of answers, any answers. Oh, I'm not too fussed. Looks like there's something in the ground, but this is like not really good enough. It's, I don't know, maybe there's just a line in the ground there. There's another line in the ground here. Maybe it's reused textures, I don't know. Mildly concerning. What is up here? I don't know. There are torches and there are chests. So maybe these areas are important for finding things of value, such as 100 rupees. I would consider that a thing of value. So if we zoom in here, this is basically the closest we have to a map. There are technically things here. That was the entrance. We need to get there. So we need to get to the center. Can we not do it from here? I don't think we can. Because there were a lot of, like, blight. Blight is the right word. There was a lot of blight in and around this area, so maybe we can't do it from there. But there's a torch! Torch means salvation, doesn't it? I don't know. No idea. We could be in here for a long time. This is clearly more complicated than the than the previous Labyrinth. Now, what I remember, I'm not going to say, actually, I'm not going to spoil it, rather, because I kind of have been spoiled on it myself. I know what makes the final Labyrinth terrifying, okay? And it's something which has been played with a little bit, because previously, the first Labyrinth only had blight blocking our way. This Labyrinth has, like, Lizalfos just randomly milling around, kind of like guards. The last one has problems, so when we get to that, you'll know, because it will be a long episode. Oh, God. This is becoming a longer episode by the second. That's kind of how that works, but not really in some kind of beneficial way, because we're just stuck in a labyrinth. I don't really want to skip ahead, because it's a labyrinth. You can't just skip ahead and say, done! I'm amazing! Look at my amazing skills of getting through this hard bit of deliberately difficult to navigate piece of architecture, effectively. Because it ruins the, I wouldn't say ruins the fun, but ruins the point of it, I think. So, maybe we should think about getting back to the beginning, which we're kind of close to. Is there actually any way back to the beginning? Look at the map. There's no way back to the beginning. We're trapped in here! What do you do when you're trapped in here? You use Rivali's Gale and just, like, almost immediately get out of here. Whoa, my God! That's hilarious. Okay, so we need to get... Let's just, like, go down this side. It's kind of like cheating. Kind of almost like cheating, but then again, not really. So we want to get in here. How do we get in here? Is my question. So, maybe looking for something on this. This doesn't really help in any way, but... There's like an entrance at some angle. Like, if we go around it, looking for some kind of way in, everything is shut up at every single angle, which is slightly annoying. That's shut up. Maybe we're looking for a switch which opens these, but that doesn't seem likely or even plausible. Oh, excuse me. Want to get through there, maybe? Is that one open? But it doesn't seem like it. I don't know. I appreciate a slightly harder maze video game, considering the one you had originally wasn't that difficult. Just had to generally follow in the right direction. This is a bit more of a challenge. Always hug the left wall, because it's kind of where we want to go, I feel. Other than that, not sure. Just gonna wander around a little bit aimlessly. Hope that might give me some kind of bountiful reward or result in the process. But then again, we're also on this side of the labyrinth. And we saw that these areas sometimes contain valuable materials. Have we come full circle? I feel we may have. Oh, God. Maybe we still want to go to this side of the... Nope. I said get down from there, Link. It's not good you being up there. Like, oh, why are you back? Are you the same person? I'm not sure. Maybe you're not the same person. You want to fight me? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, new plan. We're on top of the labyrinth again. Looking for something of value up here. I don't think there is too much, but at least we can get to... an area over here which might contain a chest, and contains a Lizalfos, of course it does, because what kind of area would it be if it didn't contain kind of a sort of a guard? You are an actual guard. Can I, like, sneak behind you? You seem like a high-ranking official in the Lizalfos army, maybe. Or just one that tells on me, fucking snitches on me, that's fine. Can I take your picture while you're down? Be a great picture. I'll put it over my mantelpiece. And I'll look at it later. Oh my God, you brought the whole family. Could you maybe not have done that? Did you have to do that? The Edge of Duality. A curious double-edged sword crafted using Sheikah technology. It was originally made by Hylian knights unfamiliar with single-edged blades. You're unfamiliar with a single-edged blade, you say. That sounds like not a common problem, at least. I don't know. I'll fight all of you with my fucking Guardian Sword. Look how much more damage it does than a Lizal Spear. What were we dealing with before? I don't know. Look how much more damage we can do. Making so much noise. Making so much noise in this labyrinth. It's undisturbed for years. Why are you guys even here? So many questions to ask and no one's giving me any answers. I'm very concerned. Anyway, good that we got a funky sword out of it. Otherwise, I'd feel like this journey was so far a little bit of a waste, considering we've been here for a very long time and I haven't currently gotten any reward for it. So, everything's dead. I like how everything but their tail dies in the process. A Lizal Boomerang. I actually really want a Lizal Boomerang. Thinking about it, I'd like a boomerang. Getting some... That was it. That's what I wanted. That was... Okay. There was something else on the ground. I thought it was something like scales, but it was part of a Lizal Boomerang. It's fine. And some bows. Good. Is the bow any good? I don't know. Maybe we should pick it up and find out. Maybe we should pick up all the spoils for killing them. It's actually really good. Is it 36? The thing you pick up is on the right. That's really good. So let's get rid of some of these, maybe. Superior rate of fire, soldier's bow, golden bow. I think we get rid of the knight's bow because it hasn't got any funky quirk to it. Now we've got a bow which does 36 damage, so not everyone's a winner, but everyone's got something to take home. I see a very large eyeball, and the eyeball must go in order for me to feel some kind of satisfaction in what we're doing. There you go. How much will this get rid of? Because there's a lot of blight. That got rid of a fuck ton of blight. Does this help us going forward? I would suggest maybe, because we're now on a part of the map we haven't really been to before, and there's even a chest which may contain incredible rewards, and maybe a sword. A gold rupee, making bank from this trip. I like it. Is there a way into the center? Around here somewhere, potentially? Because it was fairly simple before. These all look very confusing. Okay. Is that maybe where you want me to go, game? I could get my phone now. I've been so busy just randomly going at random places in this labyrinth. So if we... Oh, hang on. This might still work. We haven't got any Rivali's Gale left, but we can maybe climb up here. Seems, you know, it's basically all we've had to go on. Because I've been going to various parts of this labyrinth, and there doesn't seem to be much of an entrance towards the main chamber. But there is some kind of... If we look at this map, there is some kind of thing happening over here. So maybe it's this? It looks kind of more exciting than anything else. Turns out it's not. So what is that then? I mean, it's what we've got to go on at the moment. Is it some kind of draft? Is it some kind of current? I see some chew jellies. Didn't we see these a little while ago? Something is coming down here. Not sure. We'll just go all the way to the bottom. That's fine. Something is happening. Not sure what it is. Chew jellies creating an awful lot of noise down there. But we have some set of stairs going up. Is this maybe... We're in the center, so this might just be... I think it is. Exactly where we need to be. There you go. That's a little bit... That's a very strange shrine. Very strange labyrinth, rather. Because the solution... had nothing to do with getting to the center square, although technically it did, but you had to go a very weird route to get there. Like it was a I don't know, it's weird. When we showed that we found the electric choo-choos really early, maybe we should have just gone to them, fought them, and started there, because that was right near the end of the labyrinth. I don't know, not really important. Anyway, we'll complain later, but we'll take our barbarian armor, barbarian leg wraps, so we can have like ultimate crazy power-ups. Yeah, really good, I'm sure. There is nothing else to this shrine, is there? I guess there's like the diamond at the top, like directly above where it was. Maybe there's a diamond directly above the shrine at the previous labyrinth. I'm not sure. I'm not really gonna go check because I don't really care. But anyway, we've done that. That took quite a long time. Felt like a long time. Maybe watching it felt like a long time, because you can't speed up time when someone is taking a very, very long time to get through a maze. They're maze. They're not supposed to be easy solutions. Anyway, I'd like to go back to... We got a little bit of time. Not a load of time. A smart man would end the episode off here. Maybe I should end the episode off here. But then again, all I've shown is going through a not very exciting labyrinth in the cold. And now the ways are open, so that's lovely. I'd like to do this. It's really far away. I'm still going to do it. Is that what I think it is? It's a stall horse. That's not what I thought it was, but I love it anyway. It's amazing. It's a little bit creepy. Oh, that's a moose. I'm jumping at things now because I'm thinking there's gonna be scary things out here. Because wouldn't you want to protect a maze? But yeah, it's like a skeletal horse. I love it. I'm gonna blow that up. But oh, hello. Oh, that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary that they appeared behind me. Oh. Not quite jump scared me, but not far off, I feel. Maybe you guys could just like leave me alone for 2 seconds while I blow this up and get the chest, and then we'll just run. Maybe I should go get... Actually, you know what? I think I will go get right now the fucking skeleton armor. See you later, boys. I can fast travel, even though you're right there. This is not a Bethesda game. I feel like that might be useful to know for the future when inevitably we're gonna come up against an enemy that we don't stand a chance of killing. we're just gonna, you know, run away. It's what we do best. So, we can buy these, all 3 of these, or are we short? We are short, but I think we're 98 rupees short. Let me go sell something. We now have, as you're about to see, exactly enough to buy this in every department. Whoa, that's crazy. That's fine. Radiant Mask gives off a lurid, mysterious glow in the dark. That is, I like it. I like it a lot. You're gonna like it. Well, I'm not sure if you really care, but you might also like it a lot when you find out, I think, what it does. Maybe. Unless someone was maybe joking and said that it has a special hidden effect that it actually doesn't have in any way, shape, or form. That's good. So we now have no money, which is interesting. If we go outside of Gerudo Town, we can see what it does. It's 4 in the morning. Maybe that won't matter for anything, but we can put it on. It looks a little bit weird. A little bit weird. It glows in the dark. What I've heard is that it keeps skeletal enemies away from you. We actually look like the shittest superhero in the world. But I will take it, and maybe it will be useful when there's lots of scary enemies at night, because, you know, we haven't really got any protection at night. It might be quite useful. Anyway, this has been Rabbidluigi. This has been Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the next episode, I'm gonna go do this shrine up here. I'm not sure after that. I might just go back to here and try to get to the Zora area. We might as well start that off, unless I can find something else to do. I also want to find the Korok Woods and the Lost Woods, but I have no idea where they are, and I'm not going to look it up. That'll be cheating. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.